Alright people, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. That way you'll know when I upload the next video and you'll be supporting my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Every time I upload a new video, I'll be tweeting. Ladies and gents, welcome to G Reaction, and this is Simplifying Corporate Logos, JonTron by the channel JonTron Show. Yeah, John's gonna, I guess, talk about how some corporate logos are bad and he's gonna simplify them. It's gonna be fun. JonTron is a great channel, right? Everything he covers is awesome, especially the real world things, even like this, right? Obviously his game reviews are great too, right? That's how he started. But all, his all the things like the Goop and all the Soulja Boy console, those are just ridiculous. So that's always fun. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, so I know which type of videos to react to more. Check out the other reaction I did. There's a link in the description. Check out the cast for playlists like JonTron playlist with all my JonTron reactions and internet historian, history, things like that. And yeah, that's what you.
Hey guys, how you doing? We got a real special one for you today. But before we start, I just want to thank ExpressVPN for sponsoring today's video and making it possible. Without a VPN, your data's like a postcard that can be seen by all sorts of people before it reaches its final destination. With ExpressVPN, your data's encrypted and sent through a secure tunnel, similar to putting that postcard into a super secure envelope. And that's exactly why I use ExpressVPN. I want my private data to remain private, and I bet you do too. Even though your search history is completely normal and clean and could be broadcast on family-friendly daytime television, just like mine. Yeah, you're still gonna want this thing, even though there's that. Luckily, ExpressVPN is super easy to use. All you need to do is open it up and click to connect. Using the internet without ExpressVPN is like driving a car without insurance. Don't do it. Find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/JonTron or clicking the link in my description box below. So make sure you're protected with ExpressVPN by going to the link in my description and signing up today. Okay, time for the video.
That's Neil deGrasse Tyson.
What's that? Tokyo?
I like how people said that there's going to be a meme when he gave that speech. I think it was on, where he works, I guess, right? Observatory. And he was talking about the speed of sound, how it sounds different.
Sydney? No, that's my wife, Sydney, not the country. Talk to Tokyo. I'm a high-speed man. I'm a high-tech. I'm a high-efficiency man for a high-speed age. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Jakarta, don't get off the line. No, I'm high efficiency. I'm high. Jakarta! All this shit this is confusing me. What is that, Roman? Is that Roman in language? I don't speak Roman, we speak English. What is this? I can't understand. I'm losing productivity looking at this. What is this? It should just be like this everywhere. My mind can understand that. I'm a Wall Street guy. Hey! I want you to take the shares, and I want you to, like in play school, we learned, we share it with everybody. For God's sakes, I gotta get a coffee. My bean count is low. Excuse me, you know where I can get a coffee? Excuse me, you know where I can get a coffee? You know where I can get a coffee? I thought this is Bean City, for God's sake. Nobody tell me where I get a goddamn coffee. Where am I supposed to get a coffee in the city? I can't understand any of the logos. What is this supposed to be? Dunkin? I can't understand. This is too complicated.
Don't come in.
Excuse me, what do they sell here? Coffee. Coffee? Well, how am I supposed to know? They don't
was
have coffee on the
donuts.
logo, for God's sakes. I don't get it. This city is confusing. Well, all these corporations, I can't make heads or tails of any of this. What is that supposed to mean? All these companies, these corporations with their freaking hieroglyphics, can they make this more clear for a guy like me? I got places to be. Corporate logos, okay? These things, I gotta say, lately they've been...
Alright. They changed this to just red ring, isn't it? I don't know. Alright, so first of all, that buy-sell thing. Stocks exist because, normal people can invest in certain stocks and grow with the company. So they make profit too. They're like obviously being an investor. Buy sell thing literally means you're scamming people out of their money, right? You're buying from a person who doesn't know anything better, but it doesn't even know that his stock's gonna rise because you know something, you know numbers or something, so you buy that. Obviously your stock rises and immediately you sell it to the poor bastard who doesn't know that, you know, whether he's buying this at a high price, but his prices are gonna tank now. So buy sell just means you're scamming certain people. That's what that is.
Making a valiant attempt, at least making an attempt at all, to make these simpler so I can understand them. But guys, come on, how many billions of dollars do you have at your disposal? And this is the best you can come up with? We've got to fix this, guys. Okay, that's why today I've decided I'm going to sit here and I'm going to simplify corporate logos. Because let's face it, these things are inefficient, these things are bulky. Half the time I can't even tell what company it's for anymore. I'm gonna do a public service. Everyone is losing so much brain power and productivity on these highly complex corporate logos. So yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna look at how different company logos have evolved over time. And then we're gonna, try to simplify them one further. And if any of you companies out there, I know you got a lot of money, especially after the giant wealth transfer that happened in the last year and a half that the middle class didn't notice. All the wealth transfer, all the money that was being sucked from the middle class to the elite class. I know you have the money. Let's just get to it, huh? Fuck you. Okay, so let's go through the history of the MasterCard.
That fuck you is just perfect.
1966 to 1979, we had this one, MasterCharge, the Interbank card. It's not even called MasterCard yet, it's called MasterCharge. I guess this maybe was like the inception of the credit card. What is it, 1966? The beginning of the decline? Makes sense.
And this is a time where, words like charge, turbo, speed is kind of high. Everybody using those words.
And I actually like this one, 1996 to 2016. This one was very highly recognizable. You'd go to like a transit hub or like a convenience store. They got the MasterCard, the Visa, the Amex logo there. I like it. They just added a drop shadow and made the lines thicker than the last one. I didn't even know they changed it to that. It pops out at you. But I think we can go simpler. Here we've got our newfangled logo. Let's make it even better. Here we go.
Mixing them together, make green.
It's a masterpiece. I'm talented. Let's move on. Okay, number two.
Just go back.
The Gap. 1969, we went to the moon, and that was pretty much the end of it. Here we have the original, I did not know this was the original logo for the Gap. So here we have the 1969 to 1976 Gap logo. The Gap.
Yeah, there you go.
We're falling here. It'd make more sense if
I was about to say that I like how the is going between the G and A, like, implying that there's a gap between these two letters.
Gap logo. The Gap. Well, we're falling here. It'd make more sense if there was like a chasm between the G and the A where the was falling into. That was the gap. As far as I can tell here, it's more of a stop gap. Should be called the stop gap. That's my appraisal of the old Gap logo. Then they think they came to the same conclusion in 1986. They straightened out the the. All right, here's the one we know and love. 1986 to 2016. What did all? It feels like within the last 5 years, all companies have just been like, it's been good too long. All right, sorry. Let's go back. Then we, that's the new one. We found the Gap! You gotta view this one from 100 feet back to see what you're looking at. It's like a fucking magic eye puzzle. Disgustingly complex.
Okay, what happened after 2016, I think, is that social media, blowed up at its peak, I guess. Twitter and everything obviously existed, but after 2016, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything just peaked at a whole another level after 2016. Right, and internet became more crowded place than anything, and companies began to push into the social media more than anything. So around that time, they realized that they need to improve their brand logos in a way that it would look great on social medias, I guess, and it would look new and hip. So I think that's why most companies' newer logos will be around that time, right? Like after 10-15 years, they changed it then because of the social media thing.
Complex. Let's fix this son of a bitch.
There you go.
An instant classic. Just get that over there. Get that over there. Let's move on to a different one, shall we? Okay, next up, Adobe. Now, in case you're not familiar with Adobe, this is a company very near and dear to our heart here because we make a majority of this stuff on Adobe products.
Yeah, Premiere.
We take pride in Adobe. We take it very seriously when Adobe does stuff. You know, when they update stuff. So here's the old Adobe logos. Gross. I mean, come on. You could tell that's Photoshop. Photoshop's a nice blue. Premiere, the editing software, it's like a nice pink purple. Flash is red. The audio software is green. No, this won't do. This status quo won't do. Change it. Ooh. Much better. You're not feeling this? But you can't tell them apart? You mean you can't down there on the taskbar? You can't tell them all?
Simplify, fuck that. All of them are the same color. Figure that shit out. Or you can't figure it out? What if my screen is not that big and it's 4K? Now everything's smaller. I'm supposed to read those fucking letters?
Part now? Like it could before by sight? What is with these companies, honestly? Like nothing was wrong with the way it was before. Each one had its own color. You could tell exactly which program was what, which is kind of important when you're working in professional programs when they're on your taskbar. No, says Adobe. No, it's not important. By the way,
see, what I don't understand is that they could have gone through more hipper style,
which
right?
program was wrong with the way it was before? Each one.
Yeah, see, they would have gone to more hipper. Okay, remove the border, make it one seamless square, and you know, make sure the colors and letters kind of blend in. Sure, would have looked more hipper and new. Fine. Why remove the colors, sir? That doesn't make sense. Right? They could have easily make this newer, like, you know, like I said, border removing is the, you know, easier thing. More fluidic is the new age, right? So more borders, edges, that becomes a problem. So I understand that. But why remove the colors?
It's not important. By the way, you can't change. It's impossible to change. All right, I'm saying you can still tell this apart. You can tell that's Premiere, that's After Effects, that's Audacity, that's me. That won't do. Let's get real.
That's better.
Go try editing now. Fucking try. Now that's a taskbar. Now that's a taskbar I can work with. Now,
that's actually perfect. You're using Adobe products and you don't even know which product is which. There's already a problem there. You should know everything by now. If you're using Adobe, you are an expert, right? If you're using Adobe Premiere, you should be an expert.
More. I don't want to be able to remember how to save my project, all right? If we're not doing the whole thing from memory, what's the point? And this, oh, frankly, the arrow, too. We don't want any shortcut. Just cover that up. It's on you. Your move, Adobe.
They should say fuck you in the top.
Okay, on to a fan favorite, Apple, who may be the culprit behind this whole disaster.
Oh, yeah.
Super simplifying that we're in.
Annoying.
And what was their first logo in 1976? Well, it was that. Look at that thing. Does that look like Apple's logo to you? If you look at the logo history of Apple, though, it's pretty interesting because it changes 1 year after that and never looks back. So yeah, they quickly changed after 19.
Oh, so that's where the apple comes from. Apple is an apple from Isaac Newton, right? So it's supposed to, I guess, give you the thing that this is about ideas, right? Isaac Newton basically, you know, allegedly Apple fell and he realized what gravity is. That's the modern science that we know of, started from there, majority of it, right? From that point forward. So Apple's supposed to be that, like, you know, symbol for new ideas. I never knew that. I thought somebody just saw an apple, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna name my company after Apple.
1976, as you can see, but they've been the most consistent of anyone. We had the multicolored one in 1977. 95, we get their more skeuomorphic. That's some vocab for you. Ironically, it looks like the current Apple logo and the one from 1998 are the same. So this is the first brand that just went back to an old logo. Okay, so confirmed.
Apple does that a lot. Apple is infuriating. That's why I don't use Apple product. I know people religiously use Apple product. That's what they want and they got it. See, Apple is annoying because Apple's, you know, uses, you know, hard edges on a phone, like, okay, this is the new style. Then few years later, they make it more smooth and rounder. After a few years, they bring the hard edges again back, just in the name of refresh. That's not a refresh. You're just deceiving people into thinking this is a new thing so people will buy it. And most of the people who buy it just out of societal pressure, like, oh, you have a 3 generation old Apple, you have to buy a new one, that kind of shit. And Apple thrives on that shit.
Is the modern Apple logo. Sometimes it comes in gray, but it's this. So like I said, we've got to be modern. How do we make this even more sleek? All right, next up, Life is Good, an American apparel company. I didn't know too much about this company. It's kind of a small company, but I had seen these logos around. All right, here, we're bouncy, we're fun, we're light, life is good. We're wearing a beret or some shit. Nice. Our font is whimsical, okay? We feel like we're a Dr. Seuss novel, and then rebrand. What the hell is this? I'm not buying it. This one feels like Life is Good.
Yeah.
This one's like, life is good. Let's fix this logo.
Seriously, what the fuck? If you don't even think about it, just see it without even processing, just see the changing of the logo, you feel like, what the fuck? This just became dull. In this, the font, right, black and white mixture of that just feels good, right? Even the original thing was awesome, and suddenly after that,
Like Life is Good. This one's like,
suddenly this, just yellow blob with just hard fonts like that. Right? Not some funky fonts, harmful. Life is good. There you go. Welcome to the new age shit. Everything's so serious. No need for emotion. Life is good. Just accept it. Move on.
life is good. Let's fix this logo. There we go. We'll just put this in the background where I think it will fit very nicely, very snug. I give that a nice little vignette there. Who needs this?
He should have had a face with a tear coming out of eye. Life is good.
Life is good, not quite. And we can't forget the most important part of this. There we go. That's more like it. Everyone will love that. Put that up. I'll buy the apparel. I might not wear it. I might not get out of bed. Okay, Animal Planet. Here, 1996 to 2006, the one we know and love, or at least the one we know. I thought this one was pretty cool. This is the one I remember on TV as a kid when you watch like Steve Irwin and shit. So it's the one we know and love. It's with the elephants and the font. It looks great. It's simple, but not too simple.
It's green.
Got the full complex globe in there. I always thought this was a good logo. And then we got a redesign in 2008. That was... Where's the animal? Where's the planet? You're the animal. And I want you off this planet. Yeah, this is when they made a brief detour to any 3Al planet, which just didn't have the same ring. So,
seriously.
Yeah, I'm not...
What is with the M? Was it drunken fellow? Or what is... Why use this funky style? It's about Animal Planet. Animal Planet. Right? Why use this funky letters like it's some kind of a MTV thing?
I don't care for that one. But you thought that was bad. We got one from 2018. And that's 2018 to today. I'm happy to say the elephant's back.
Yeah.
I think.
At least any
Might
elephant
also
is
just
back.
be a shit stain. Let's have a look here.
No. I'm not. Oh my god. I'm not looking at.
Yeah, we can't. It's non-conclusive. It's a non-conclusive experiment. So now I gotta simplify it though, right? First thing I notice is we've got some extra space that, you know, this could be shrunk down. So here, how about... Takes care of that. Just trying to get it in there. I don't know what you're talking about. This is perfect. Tusk. All right? Okay? That's my, let's move on. Okay, next on the chopping block is Dunkin Donuts. Now, this is another one that's very close to my heart, maybe more so close to my stomach, because I drink it a lot. Part of their logo is, they say America runs on Dunkin'. Well, I can tell you at least the JonTron offices run on Dunkin', because we get that shit every day. All right, here's our first logo, the one from...
Look, I'm not gonna lie. People love junk food all around the world, right? No, nobody slogans it like, you know, the whole country runs from it, right? Runs on it or something. Entire America runs on Dunkin', and America like, yeah, I don't think so, man.
From 1950 to 1960, I mean, it looks like a logo of the period. Definitely it's got that 50s, 60s diner vibe. So in the middle though, in 1956, they changed their logo to this. It's like the Michelin Man if he was a burn victim.
Or baby on steroids. What the fuck?
I don't know about this logo. I think they transitioned out of that one quickly in 1960 to this guy. So 1960 to 1976. Okay, this one's actually clever. It's like you're dunking the don't. I figured it out. I decoded it. I'm a genius. You saw it happen live. Think about how lucky you are. And then in 2007, that's the one I recognize. I don't know about you guys. I think that was the best of the logos. What do you think? Yeah. I love the little steam rising off the coffee, even though it'd probably be spilling at that angle. There we go.
Yeah, something about this logo is, I don't know, it works in the, I guess, newer world. Don't have to make it more hip. It's simplistic too. Colors are fine. I don't know. The logo is good.
Safety first. Doesn't look as bad as I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie to you. So this is their present logo.
Oh my god, that ruined it.
They were at HQ and they're like, just rip half the fucking logo off. No, I know what you're thinking. That looks shit. That looks terrible. It actually looks like something my eyes want to see. Dunkin. Yeah, that sounds cool, guys. Dunkin. It was the donuts that made the Dunkin cool. You can't just go around Dunkin without the donuts, dude.
I think what happened is that people are not eating donuts as much as they are drinking coffee. So they're like, it's weird that everybody's come here to drink coffee. And we have a name that Dunkin Donuts. Let's just remove the donuts, I guess. It's Dunkin. Like how there's Starbucks, it's Dunkin.
They didn't even leave the fucking coffee on. Look at yours. Look at mine. Yours, mine. That's all you gotta do, baby. If you're not selling donuts anymore, at least tell them you're selling coffee. So, Dunkin, yeah, you know, it's a great logo and all, but like I said, just like the others, you've fallen into the trap of making this far too hard to understand. So I was thinking, I'll do you the favor. I'm helping you out, guys. I'm helping you out. You're not gonna sell as much coffee this way.
Seriously, this is hard to understand. I mean, not to the people who already knows it, but imagine somebody, I guess, come from different country or something, or some place that they don't know what this is, and wanna, I guess, have a coffee or something, just finding a place, and they see just Dunkin. Is that a clothes shop, shoe shop? What the fuck is that? Is that some kind of electronic shop? No. That's a coffee shop. People have to ask now. If there was a logo here, it would be much easier. The coffee logo.
I'm telling you, I know the way that the youth are now. You guys want to get some? I'm really tired. I could use some. Don't say I never did nothing for you, okay? And this one, on the house. All the coffee you've supplied us with over the years, this one, I will not pursue legal action. Which brings us to Smuckers. That's right, the American staple. Pretty much any diner you go to will have one of these bad boys, so I'm pretty sure most people know Smuckers. This is a company that's got a place that looks like this. So you know they're not gonna try to fuck with shit, right? You're an idiot. You're wrong. Like I said, they got a ranch that looks like this. This already looks great. We got 2 beautiful strawberries, right plump. That's pretty much set for the next 3 centuries. Wrong. That's the James Smucker cone. Why, you don't get that? That doesn't look like strawberries to me, okay? That looks like the hot spread I get on my Italian hoagie down on 8th Street in Jersey. It doesn't look like fucking strawberries. What's with like the green one? Is that supposed to be like an unripe strawberry or some other? Is that supposed to be like another fruit?
A pear?
It can't be a pear. I was thinking the only thing it could be is a pear. All right, you know, I'm a charitable man. Even though this hurts me deep down, I'm still gonna show them how they can improve this, okay? So now watch closely. You're not gonna wanna miss this. You take this bad boy, you shrink her down, okay? Then you just move right over here, open this guy up to its limit, and then you take this son of a gun and you put it there, fixed. What can I say? I'm a good man. I'm a good person, okay? I like to help people. Just make sure you close that up. You don't want the smell stinking up the place. You know, this gets me thinking. I've got to update my branding too, right? I mean, if it's good enough for Smuckers, it's good enough for me. I'm just a YouTuber. That's Smuckers. They make $7.8 billion a year on jam. On jam. Wish I made that much. It's time to modernize my logo. For that, though, I will need my artist's glove. This is probably gonna take me a long time, so, you know, I wouldn't wait around. It's perfect. Es perfecto. Okay. Feeling hip, feeling trendy, minimalist. most of all, feeling a bit like a dipshit. I kind of feel like this here, that if you compacted that into human form, that's the one I'm feeling like. Feeling like a pollusive weather event. I mean, I thought I was gonna fit in with like Cocoa Beat and stuff, but nah, I just feel like a bad person. Any takers? 1 pence? I'm selling for 1 single pence. Let's give it to somebody who deserves it. I'm putting my branding on this guy, on this beautiful basketball player.
You know who that is?
Is it LeBron James?
That's Bill Russell.
Who's Bill Russell?
I like how he just who's Bill Russell? He's just staring there. Like, okay, you mother.
Thank you, sir.
He's a size XL, XXL.
Okay. Okay. I think there will be more there, but right. Yeah. Wait a second. Why? Okay, it was a playlist. Yeah, simplifying corporate logos. This is so true. Some of the logos are ridiculously bad. Like, this is a trend nowadays. Like, something is good, right? You have to basically ruin it, right? In the name of progress, everything has to just move forward. That's with all the corporate quarters, right? They see quarterly profits, and they have to make profit. If you made more profit this quarter than you made in previous quarter, in the next quarter you have to make even more. It's always uphill, right? Doesn't matter how ridiculous profit you make. So just corporate world is like that. You have to always move forward, even though what is right now is perfect. No, you have to change the fucking logos, even if it ruins it. Right, well, that was simplifying corporate logos. JonTron by the channel JonTron Show. If you like my Rick, subscribe. Check out the Rick Sunday. There's a link in the description. Check out the cards, link cards, and yeah, I'll see you next time.